Things are gonna get better now. But you're still a drunken slob. Things are gonna get better now.
Man, it's been a while since things got better. I admit. It's been too long, actually. Thank you. Finally, the show is still going. Headbangers and Hooligans. As always, yours truly, Scummalicious. I've just been focusing on the YouTube channel. Been focusing on the videos. And, not gonna lie, the podcast took a bit of a backseat. But it's never going to go completely away. Trust me on that. Just another avenue for me to talk. The ultimate chatterbox that I am, Chatterbox Jr. Of course, the original Chatterbox, Graham Maloney. Rest in peace. I love you. But I am carrying on your spirit through this microphone right now. Going to be kind of a quick show today. It's hard to believe that September is already almost done. Where in the hell is this time going? I've got friends on Facebook and their kids that I seen that were like 4 and 5. Now they're 22 and 23. Wow, did I really fucking party that much? Did the brain cells really get fried to where it just feels like a dream, you know? Why am I still living in my mom's basement? I'm just kidding. Anyway, with September wrapping up, I kind of wanted to put a little bow on September. Because remember, I'm still doing the Band of the Month thing. And Osker was Band of the Month. I know it really didn't feel like it. I didn't talk about Osker a ton. But just enough to kind of refresh the mind. There's one reason for that too, by the way. This top 50 albums of all time, the countdown. What are we on? Like number 12? Got a couple Osker albums. They're still in that. So think about that. That's how much I think of this band. So, I didn't want to get into the albums too deep in their music because they only have two full lengths, and then of course the EP. But do yourself a favor and listen to Osker. The lyrics. It's hard to believe, especially when you listen to Treatment 5, their debut. He was like 16 or 17, I think, or 18, somewhere in that range when he wrote those songs. And I know the music itself isn't real complicated, but them lyrics, holy shit. You're like, man, you was an angry little fucking kid, weren't you, Devin? But that voice, the music, I'm telling you, those two albums, Treatment 5 and Idol Will Kill, they'll always be special albums to me. That will never change. But, wow. Just blows me away every time. And I've really been listening a lot to those two songs off their demo, and I know it's they're rough raw recordings, which I love. Just a very unique talent. I hate that they only have two albums to show for it. Either way, they're worth your time. Now, I do have some exciting to talk about, something new. I talked about a couple of the new songs, the new album. You had to know this was coming. Band of the Month for October. Gore. The Blood of Gods is the new album. I believe it's coming out October 20th. Yes, it's already pre-ordered. I'm just getting a CD. Wouldn't mind getting like nowadays when you buy or pre-order a new album, sometimes you get that CD and the cassette and the LP and a t-shirt and a sticker and all that other shit. I'm just getting a CD. But wow. Gore's going to be a whole different animal, and makes me feel kind of bad because it's like I'm saying, well, Osker was okay, but Gore's more important, so I'm going to do a lot more shit. But in all reality, they are. You know, I got to be honest. That's my band. And so much music to cover, so many different things I can talk about. So definitely this next month, I will have a lot more podcasts than I did in September. But, as I said in a couple of my videos, and hopefully you're watching and telling by the views on some of my videos you aren't. Damn it. Come on. Subscribe over there. That's what I eventually want to do. I mainly just want to do the YouTube channel. And I'm having some issues with my camera, honestly, and it's really pissing me off. It worked yesterday. Today I did a video of Tommy Morrison 30 for 30. I know, I did a podcast, but that podcast sucked. I didn't like the way I did it. So I had to do a video, and I feel a lot better about the video. But the camera is just giving me fits. But anyway, eventually that's going to be the main thing for Headbangers and Hooligans. Still do podcasts, like I said, but YouTube is the monster. You know, that's the King Kong, that's the Godzilla, that's the left hook. That's how I can really take the internet over. You know that. But definitely going to be talking a lot about the history of Gore, Odorous, you know, all the different... Man, just thinking about... And I'm really excited about this new album for one thing. It's still heavy, and it's still got that thrash element to it, but you know what? It's really got that old school sound to it. You know, I'm definitely getting Scumdogs the Universe, that kind of feel. A little bit as to America Must Be Destroyed. And I think that's a good thing. And I said this before with Battle Maximus, the last album that Odor sang on. What a heavy album. By far their heaviest album. As far as the music itself, I think. Although, you know what? Bloody Pit of Horror is pretty heavy. It was, you know, when the violence has arrived, after they recorded We Kill Everything, which, though he will tell you, is the worst album that they've ever recorded. And I would have to agree with them. Although when I use the word worst with Gore, it kind of makes me feel bad. There's nothing really bad with Gore. The only song they play live from that album is History of the World, or whatever it's called. The End of the World. Shit, I can't remember the title. It's an instrumental. That's the only song that they play live from that album. So that tells you what they think of it. But once they went back to the heavier sound with The Violence Has Arrived, I was like, wow, yes. Now we're talking. And it just kept getting heavier and heavier. I like the fact that they're going back to old school, but the really good old school, because I know they kind of got a little bit, I don't want to say soft, but really, really goofy, especially with We Kill Everything. You know, but I think it's always a good thing, especially if I'm listening to a Gore album and I'm thinking of Scumdogs of the Universe, that's a fucking good thing. So yeah, there's my little nugget for you. War will be the band of the month for October. So I'll definitely get the Facebook page updated with the pictures. You know, a couple more days of love for Osker, and then it's all Gore. Alright, you know how I do this. Take it easy, and if it's easy, take it twice. I'm out.